Okay, so this is a OM654 engine out of a W213 chassis 2018. So it's here today for a timing chain replacement, but I thought I'll just show you how to replace a starter motor on these cars without removing the exhaust, because it is quite tricky, and I've done a couple, but it's actually possible. So the problem you get is this bracket right here. It's hitting the starter right on the, let me put the light here like that, so that is catching right on top in there. Let's see if I wiggle it. Yeah, so that would not come out no matter what you do. So normally what we do, because this is old starter motor, you can force it down and try and break it out, because it does move at some point, but it will not come out fully that easy. Okay, so what I did once, first time I don't know how I managed to get it out, but I used a bunch of pry bars and I managed to force it out. What you can do is undo these two 7mm back bolts, the long ones, and strip the starter basically into pieces on here, and then you'll get the right angle. It'll let you to pull it out. It'll be much easier. So let me get this out and I'll show you exactly what's happening, and then I'll show you what to do, how to get it back in. There is a little life hack that you can use, and it doesn't really do much of a damage to the starter, but I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, even with the engine out, it kind of killed me taking it off. I just didn't want to take everything off to take it out and then put it back on to show you how can you get it in when it's all there. So the main problem is here is this bracket. So this bracket, focus please, yes, okay, that's where it catches. It catches there with this part. That's what prevents it from coming out. So it took a bit of battering getting it out. It looks a bit horrible. And then I ended up undoing the screws, pulling it all out. I managed to undo the front as well, so it all came out nicely. But to be honest, when it's an old starter, you just want to throw it in the bin. You can just take these out, break everything out. As long as you have this left kind of on its own, it will wiggle out. And it normally, I mean, now it came out sort of like this, so it was still stuck at the top, and I managed to pull it out sideways by forcing it, and it came out alright. As you can see, there is not much damage to this. Is just a insulation and a bit of dents in here, but it's nothing major. But yeah, that you can't get to that bolt, there's no way. This bracket is right here, two bolts here, and there is one bolt right behind the DPF. So whatever you do, DPF has to come off to change the starter properly. Probably have to take the tab off if you're gonna do it with engine in, and a lot of headache. I haven't seen a video of this being done yet, so I'm gonna put it together and I'll show you what to do to get it in, and yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, so when you get a new starter, what you have to do is grind this edge off a bit. Basically, I'll grind it off and I'll show you how much I take off of it. It doesn't really change the strength of the starter motor, and I never had an issue. I mean, technically maybe it's not a good idea, but when you do that, it definitely makes your life much easier, and you don't have to spend the money for taking the DPF off and everything. It's a headache. So do that and I'll show you. Okay, so what I did, I grind this edge down and I already tried to put it in. It goes in much better, but you can see where it needs grinding normally on this side. So I could have left this side full, but it's okay. I mean, it looks quite thin, but to be honest, there's still plenty of strength in it. And every time I bolt it down, it never sheared off the threads, so it's all good. Now, if you go here, that will go a little wiggle straight in. There she goes. Boom. Yeah. That's it. And then it comes out. Simple as that. So yeah, I just wanted to show you this to some people. Hopefully it will help, because I could not find any video about it. And yeah, I hope you save a lot of money and a lot of pain. So thank you for watching this video, and yeah, I'll see you later. Thank you. Okay, so I got the DPF off, and I wanted to show you just what kind of engineering consequences we're dealing with. So that's that damn bracket that is causing all the drama, and them two bolts are behind the DPF. If you wonder if this metal shield can be removed, it cannot, because the bolts are holding the shield right here behind the DPF. Anyway, and now you can see exactly what's happening. So with the modification, the starter just goes straight past and in, and it looks like you could twist it to get it out. Yeah, even without modification, in theory you can twist it and get it out, but you can't twist it because it's hitting DPF. So you can only twist it up to a certain position, and that's it. I tried to force it, it won't come out. But now, yeah, now it's like that, and you see that bracket is just a headache. Anyway, there we go. And hopefully you find this video useful and saves you a lot of time and hassle and money, especially because this could be a really expensive job. I don't know what it costs Mercedes to do, but it could cost you a fortune. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like the video, share it, subscribe. Let me know if you want to know anything else about these engines, because they seem to be quite well built. I like these engines, they are really good ones. They are complicated and a bit difficult to work on, but in general they are really strong and reliable. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you later, bye.